Hello and welcome to Smish TV. Today, we dive into the Canadian economy, a topic of great interest for many potential immigrants. Canada, the world's second largest country by land area, boasts a diverse and powerful economy. It's one of the top 10 in the world by gross domestic product or GDP. The Canadian economy is largely driven by three key sectors, namely natural resources, manufacturing, and services. The country is rich in natural resources like oil, gas, and minerals, which contribute significantly to its GDP. Manufacturing, particularly the automotive industry, is another pillar of the economy. Lastly, the services sector, encompassing everything from finance to healthcare, is the largest contributor, making up around two-thirds of the GDP. While it appears robust at first glance, the Canadian economy has its share of issues, but that's a topic for another video. Stay tuned to learn more about the intricacies of this complex economic landscape. Now, let us compare the Canadian economy with some of the world's leading economies. When we stack the Canadian economy against powerhouses like the United States, Germany, and Australia, some stark contrasts come to light. One area where Canada notably lags behind is innovation. While the United States is home to Silicon Valley and Germany boasts a robust manufacturing sector, Canada has struggled to make significant leaps in technological advancements. The country's productivity growth also leaves much to be desired. In comparison to Germany's robust workforce and Australia's efficient labor market, Canada's productivity growth has been relatively slow. Another area where Canada falls short is income growth. In the United States, for instance, the median household income has been steadily rising over the past few years. Australia too has seen a steady increase in average wages. In contrast, Canada's income growth has been relatively stagnant, causing concern for many within the country. However, it's not all doom and gloom for the Canadian economy. It has its strengths, such as a stable banking system and a rich supply of natural resources. But when compared to the dynamism of the American, German, and Australian economies, it becomes clear that Canada has some catching up to do. As we can see, the Canadian economy, while strong in certain areas, falls short in others when compared to its global counterparts. Now, let's delve into some of the main points of criticism about the Canadian economy. First off, a significant issue is Canada's heavy reliance on natural resources. Canada is a resource-rich country, with its economy significantly hinged on the extraction and exportation of natural resources such as oil, gas, and minerals. This dependency creates vulnerability to global commodity prices, meaning when these prices dip, so does Canada's economic health. Moving along, another criticism lies in the lack of diversification. Canada's economy is not as diverse as one might hope. While natural resources play a huge role, other sectors like manufacturing and technology don't have quite the same clout. This lack of balance can lead to economic instability, especially in times of global upheaval. Next on the list, let's talk about slow productivity growth. Despite having a highly educated workforce, Canada has struggled with productivity growth. Compared to its global peers, Canada's productivity growth has been sluggish, raising concerns about the country's competitiveness on the world stage. This slow growth is often attributed to the underinvestment in technology, research, and development. Lastly, we cannot ignore the elephant in the room: high household debt. Canadians are amongst the most indebted in the world. The high cost of living, especially in cities like Toronto and Vancouver, coupled with stagnant wage growth, has led to an alarming level of household debt. This situation is a ticking time bomb, threatening the economic stability of the country. These criticisms paint a somber picture of the Canadian economy, one that potential immigrants should consider. It's crucial to understand these economic challenges, as they could significantly impact your life and opportunities in Canada. As the old saying goes, forewarned is forearmed. In the next segment, we'll wrap things up and look at the larger picture. But for now, remember, Every economy has its strengths and weaknesses. It's all about finding the balance that works best for you. In conclusion, while Canada offers many opportunities, its economy does present some challenges. The economic outlook is not as promising as that of other countries, with lower growth rates and a lack of competitive edge in global markets. The criticisms of the economy, including the high cost of living and the slow pace of innovation, are valid concerns. It's important to weigh these factors before deciding to make a move. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.